Yo, what's up, internet homie? A video today, or a haul. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like fashion or certain hauls that girls do when they go shopping or they go to a store and they spend like a bunch of money on outfits and clothes and makeup and things like that, and then they talk about them and kind of explain what goes with what, and that inspired me to do a book haul. I'm kind of a bookworm when it comes to like Christian living books. I have like mad ADD, and it's hard for me to pay attention and to like stay focused on one book. So I have a really bad habit of starting like 10 books and never finishing them, or just reading bits and pieces or skimming through books. But anyway, I wanted to recommend certain books to you guys and show you what I'm reading right now, or what I have read. Like I said, I swear I have ADD, and it's so hard for me to stay focused on one book, but I recommend disciplining yourself and really get into reading different books. I'm a strong advocate for, obviously we read the Bible to research the scriptures, to find the meaning behind it and all of that, but I love reading stuff from other men and women, obviously that also have a relationship with God, and just see basically what they think and what God has poured into them. I think that it's so important to just fill yourself with knowledge on the Word, on people that study the Word. And so I'm just going to go right in. I'm doing 10 books, 10 that are my favorite or that I just purchased. So the first one is, some of my books are super beat up because I read them like 3 or 4 times, and I take them with me everywhere. There's always a book in my car. So they're a little used. But this one comes from my dad's library, and my brother took it from him, and then I took it from my brother. Actually, I think my sister took it from him, and I took it from her. I don't know. But anyway, this book is called The Dynamics of Corporate Worship. Worship leaders, or anyone that's into worship, it's worship corporately, like with, as a church or as a whole, and then the dynamics of that. This is a really, really good book. I love it. Changed the way I worship, changed the way I lead worship. Awesome book. Here it is. There's the author. One of my friends let me borrow this, and I promise I'll give it back, Ronnie. I've had this forever, and I still haven't even finished it, again, because I start so many books. But I'm a huge Star Wars geek and fan, and this one is called Christian Wisdom of the Jedi Masters, and it's literally a book that ties in Star Wars and like the Jedi way with Christianity. So this is just for fun. It's a cool thing to add. I don't know. I enjoy stuff like this just because, like I said, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and it justifies my love for Star Wars. So read this book. It's awesome. And then another one that I thought was pretty interesting, for those of you that don't know me, I'm a social worker, and basically what social work does is you study behaviors and why people do the things they do and how to fix that or help them or whatever. And so 5 Love Languages is a good book, simply because you kind of see how people work and the way that different people show love. And I'm a huge advocate for strong, healthy relationships, regardless, like, if it's a male-female, if it's a mother-father relationship, or, family, siblings, doesn't matter. I just think this book is good in understanding how people view love, how they feel, almost like a sense of validation in themselves. It's good for strengthening any type of relationship. So 5 Love Languages, really good book. 20% off. I got this book called Battle of the Mind. I haven't read this book yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'll read you the back really quickly. It says, worry, doubt, confusion, depression, anger, and feelings of condemnation. All these are attacks on the mind. If you suffer from negative thoughts, take heart. Joyce Meyer has helped millions win these all-important battles, and she can help you too. So I strongly believe that a majority of the battles that are happening with us Christians or with Christian individuals is in the mind. A lot of times, Satan might not attack you physically, but he'll attack you mentally and kind of get you to break down in that way. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book, Battlefield of the Mind. Another one, and I'm currently reading this, it's called Boundaries. This is a good book for people like me that sometimes just take on a bunch of stuff and say yes, yes, yes to everything, and then I kind of, at the end of the day, I'm like, oh man, I probably shouldn't have said yes to all that stuff. I can't do it or whatever. So boundaries, it says when to say yes, how to say no, to take control of your life. It's a good read so far. And then this is one of my all-time favorites. I've read this book twice now. It's really beat up, as you can see, because I just like to take it with me and read it whenever I have spare time. Crazy Love by Francis Chan. Francis Chan is the man. I listen to a ton of stuff from Francis Chan. I read a lot of his stuff. He is just totally awesome. He inspires me in so many ways. So yeah, Crazy Love is a super good book. Read this book. It's only... the original price was $14.99, but I got it at the bookstore for like $9.99. So, read this book, Crazy Love. Really, really good. Okay, and then just yesterday I went to the bookstore because my dad gave me a gift card. So I totally scored in some awesome books. This one, sorry, I'm dropping my books. This one, I've never heard, well, I've heard of a couple of these, but I've never heard of this one. I saw it, I think, somewhere, Soul Shift. And again, I really like books on Christian living. And this one talks about, it says, God wants to change how you live by changing who you are. And while that doesn't mean he is out to rewrite your identity, it does mean his plan is for you to be a new creation. Soul Shift reveals how God can bring true transformation to your life. And I really like this one because, let me see if I can find them. It talks about 7 soul shifts. And it says, number 1 is like me to you. And it's a shift in orientation from focusing on ourselves to focusing on others. Number 2 is slave to child. And it says, like, we're consumed by laws, sin, judgment, serving God, and getting crowns in heaven. We lack confidence in our relationship with God. Number 3 is seen to unseen. Number 4, consumer to steward. Number 5, ask to listen. 6, sheep to shepherd. And 7, me to we. So I'm really looking forward to what this book has. Like, it's totally awesome. It has, like, I love interactive books too. Like, it has, like, charts and questions and all this really, like, neat stuff. So I'm looking forward to this book. Yeah, like I said, I've never heard of it. I just read the back when I was at the bookstore and it sounded awesome, so I bought it. And then some of the older youth in my church, we do this thing called book club, and it's like a cheesy name, but we really like reading, so we got this book, Multiply, by Francis Chan, woot woot, and it says disciples making disciples. I'm super excited for this book. Again, it's like very interactive. There's like questions to answer. It's a little thicker. Usually his books are kind of small, like half of this maybe, so I'm excited for all the stuff that's in here. Multiply by Francis Chan. I barely started reading the first chapter last night, and it seems like it's going to be a really, really good read. I also got another one by Francis Chan called Forgotten God. I just got this yesterday, so I haven't read any of it, but I'm super excited for this. Yeah, Forgotten God. And then this is my favorite. I happened to just come across this book, and the hot pink like letters grabbed my attention. And there's an actual book. It's actually right here called I Am Second. And can you see that? And that's like the actual book, but I got this one because it's a 365 ways to make Jesus first. So it's like a daily devotional. I'm reading a ton of books, so I just wanted something, I guess, like quick that I could read like every day. And it breaks it up into weeks and then to days. And so I read day 1 yesterday, and then there's like day 2. And something that I really like about this is that if you have a QR reader, let me see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. It's so cool because like you just scan the little thing, and then it takes you to like the clips or whatever that you need to watch for that day.
The racial problem has been the unresolved.
So I think this is awesome. It also links you to like Twitter and things like that, like hashtag IAS for I Am Second, image on this day, and then there's like I Am Second advocate, child, stuff like that. So this I'm barely on day 2. Day 2 is the one that I read today, and I love this already. Like I love this. This is my like number 1 pick out of all 10 books. I'm really stuck on this, even though I've only read 2 days worth of it. I just love how how interactive the book is. It asks you questions like, what does it say when you read this portion of the Bible? What does it mean to you? Here's how to live it, how to tell it, and how to practice it. And so I love stuff like this. I just think that it's so encouraging, and it just helps me connect with God every single day. If I feel too busy or, I don't know what to say or whatever, I love stuff like this that helps me to interact with Christ every day or learn something every day. So that's it. Let me know if you guys have books or some of your favorite books, or what you like to read, or if there's anything out there that really inspired you. Crazy Love, seriously, this book totally changed my life. I recommend this 110%. If there's a book out there that changed your life or inspired you to be something, do something, or just gave you an awesome revelation besides the Bible, because that is an awesome book and it'll give you so many revelations and things like that. But anyway, just let me know what you guys are reading, or if you recommend, or if you're doing this book or want to do this book, do it. I will post about it. I was going to say blog, but I don't have a blog. Tweet about it, things like that. I love reading books along with people and then hearing your feedback. So you'll probably hear a lot of this stuff in my videos to come. But let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.